Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Hello there, I'm Nigel Mill. Welcome to a new series. It is no, how do I say? It is no secret that Mega Man X is my most favorite childhood games in the past, right? I've already said it in multiple videos of mine, and since the Legacy Collection was on sale, the first one, the second one, I said, why not grab them for me and experience the Mega Man X's from the past, from the days of yore, when games were completed and finished. So, yeah. I have some gripes with the Legacy Collection, but I'm not gonna get to that right now. But, so, here we go. So, Mega Man X Legacy Collection has this awesome menu soundtrack, and this is already pumping me up for playing the Mega Man X's. So, in the Legacy Collections, you have Mega Man X, you have two collections, the first one and the second one. The first one offers Mega Man X 1, 2, 3, and 4. The second collection, it offers 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have some gripes with the collection edition of this games, but I'm gonna talk about it soon, as long as I go to the options and figure out how to lower the volume. Ah, yes, and then there's this X challenge that comes with the sorry, I got a mouth sore in my lip, and it's not a pleasant experience. So sometimes talking is hurting me. So yeah, X challenge, which I will briefly play when I'm done with all the Mega Man X's from 1 to 4 at least, but I'm not gonna do the whole X challenge, okay? So I already said that Mega Man X is my favorite childhood franchise. I actually haven't played the Mega Man X games for years now. I think it was... I haven't played it since I started my YouTube videos because I wanted to make videos of this game. So now I get to do them. So without further ado, I'm going through the Mega Man X 1 first. Oh, and the music starts. The ramping music starts when you select a game mode you want to play. Like right now, it's normal, but then when you want to play, it's awesome. Anyways, let's go. Mega Man X by Capcom, where games were finished and released finished way long ago. Somebody wants to read this, go ahead, but I'm not gonna read it for you. So, yeah, you know, actually I haven't seen this intro in a very long time. Specification. Let's just say that X is the best of the best of the best of Reploids. The best of the best. So, if for some of you There you go. Thomas Light. I told you I fucking love this series. So, shoot, jump, dash, select, no, can't do the triggers. Okay, that's fine. Menu, that's also fine. So, for those of you who are too lazy to read, I'm gonna give you the full sum of an abbreviation of the story of MegaMan X universe, since I think I'm pretty damn qualified myself to tell the story in great detail, but I'm going to leave some boring parts and lengthy parts for the final episode or something, I don't know, or maybe never. Maybe I will never say what the full length of the story, because there's countless videos on the lore of Mega Man X. So, by the message that you just saw, X, which is the one on the top left of the screen, the blue one, the blue robot, right? He was the first Reploid. Hair in my mouth. God damn it. The first of the generational Reploids who could think for themselves and who could decide for themselves and who could make split-second decisions for themselves, just like humans, right? There was a Reploid, a robot before X, called just Mega Man or Rockman, and though that character is from the original Mega Man series, which is also a robot and also could think for itself, although to a limited degree. So Dr. Thomas Light built a new generation of Reploids, and that new generation of Reploids all began with X. X was the first Reploid who could, well, do everything that a human does, but better, in a robot body, right? So the world, he knew Thomas Light was a very, very bright man. No pun intended with the light on his name. No pun intended, really, I didn't mean that. But he was a very brilliant scientist that made X and all these systems that went with it, right? But he knew that the world was not ready for X, and X was not ready for the world. So, like you just saw, X was sealed in a simulation or a VR simulation or whatever. He was sealed in a capsule that made a lot of simulations on decision making, on humanity more specifically, and empathy tests for X. Like some years ago, a long time, like 100 years or something, or I don't remember the timeline, but a lot of years later, X was discovered by Dr. Kane, I think. I rediscovered because Dr. Light was not alive anymore. Remember that? So it's been a long time since X went in the capsule and got unsealed from his capsule, right? Another Dr. Kane, and released X into the world, and here we are in Mega Man X 1 throughout 8. So X is basically the best of the best of the best of robots, plus he is like the grandfather of every other Reploid that you will see, like Zero, which is on the on the bottom left, a sigma, which is on the right side of the screen, and pretty much every Reploid that was ever created from that point on was based on X's blueprints, X's design, X's systems to empathize with humanity and make decisions for himself and all that stuff, right? So, but as you know, humanity is violent. Humanity has always fought between themselves for eons and eons and eons from the very beginning of life, when humanity was created. So Reploids kinda inherited that factor of humanity as well, violence. So the world is in disarray. There's Mavericks, which are called rogue robots or rogue Reploids in this world. They're called Mavericks. So Mavericks are rampant throughout the world. X is a Maverick hunter, Zero is a Maverick hunter, a lot of other Reploids are Maverick hunters too, but X and Zero are the most prominent and the most powerful to deal with these Maverick hunters, Mavericks in the world, right? So, I spent like 18 minutes talking about the lore. I want to play this game finally. So, let's go. I already saw that. By the way, I'm an expert, so you can sit right by me. Oh, I miss this. I miss this so much. I miss this game so much. And the soundtrack is amazing, by the way. It's why I played this game a lot when I was talking, you asshole. I played this game a lot when I was in high school and middle school, specifically high school and middle school, right? So, hair in my mouth again. So, I had a PSP, right? A PlayStation Portable, when it existed a long time ago, right? So, goddammit, hair. So, when I had the PSP, I hacked it, and I hacked it with PlayStation 1 games, like these games, like very platform-esque games. I hacked it to have some of Nintendo 64 games, some Game Boy games, and instead of going to lunch, right? Instead of going to the horrible lunches that school always serves, I just went into a hallway, a dark hallway specifically, and I spent my time there, and I just played MegaMan X a lot. Like I played on the PlayStation PSP. I played MegaMan X 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think 5 was there. 6 maybe not, but and MegaMan 0, MegaMan 0 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my PSP, and I spent my school days playing those games, MegaMan X series, by myself. You know, no friends at all. But I had a good time, so that's what it matters. That's what matters. I had a good time playing these games by myself in the darkness in a hallway with no friends. So. You know, I had a crush. I had actually multiple crushes in high school, middle school, and whatever, right? So, how do I say? I had crushes, and that was the only way I could I get out of that hallway to not play by myself. It's just I try to go with those girls and, you know, talk to them and communicate with them and share with them, but ultimately all the crushes that I had ended in failure. I ended in a friend zone, and actually I had a girlfriend when I was in high school, right? And that's when I did not stop playing Mega Man X on my PSP. It was weird, right? It was okay. I'm gonna tell that story later. You worthless piece of scrap metal! Did you think you could defeat me, vile? There he goes. 0. I love this music so much. I guess I'm not as powerful enough to defeat him. Axe, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be the war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. Goodbye, 0! I love these music. Save. Oh, right, if you didn't know, in the past, there was no save slots. There were just these pieces of code, right? So you can continue your game, which was a very complicated save system. You needed to copy all the letters, and if you wanted to continue your game, you needed to input the exact same code to continue your game later when you come back to it. There was no save slots back then. So now that there is a Legacy Collection, now it makes sense that there are save slots, you know, something they put into the game to make it a lot easier to do it. So, save data, yep. I love this. So, yeah, alright, that was Mega Man X 1 part 1 of this video, right? So, oh, wait a moment, rookie hunter mode. I'm not a rookie. So manual, screen size, okay, that's, I saw that before, wallpaper. Oh, cool. So it changed, the wallpaper from the background changes, got it. So, cool. They added some UI features here to update the game, which is rightfully so. So, yeah, that was Mega Man X Part 1. Mega Man X 1 Part 1. So, yeah, finishing with the story that I was about to tell you. When I had a girlfriend when I was in high school, right? I did not stop playing PSP games. So, the schedule for both of our schools were different, right? So, I was in high school, she was in middle school. 1 year apart, right? From, you know, between high school and middle school. So, since the middle school building was under renovation, a huge renovation, then they shut this school down and then merged the middle school with the high school, but at a cost that how do I say this? In typical school schedules, from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the first set of classes, right? And then 11 to 12 is the midday, the midday lunch, right? The lunch break. And then from 12 to 3 was the other set of classes, right? So instead of that, since the middle school merged with the high school because of the renovation, the middle school's whole schedule was from, I think, 7 to 11. And then high school began at 12 for 5, right? I think it was 5, from 12 to 5. No, it was 12 to 4, and the classes were shrank down instead of an hour to 30 minutes or something like that. I don't remember very much how it worked, right? But from the midday, since both of our schools were merged together, and middle schoolers would still be on the premises and high schoolers will start to get into the premises for their school day, we spent some time together from 11 to 12. So, but before that, after the merge ended a year later, and another year after, the other year after that, right? The 2 years that were unmerged, my final 2 years in high school, right? In midday, the regular school schedule was restored, right? So from 11 to 12, I played my PSP, MegaMan X1 up to 1 to 6, and then I had some other games like Advance Wars from the Game Boy, and then Mega Man X 1 through 4. I also played that on the PSP because I downloaded it. I had Final Fantasy Dissidia on a disc, I think, and I had Monster Hunter Unite on the PSP on a disc also. Or was it Unite Generation? No, Generation was on the 3DS. Unite, Monster Hunter Unite, the best Monster Hunter that I've ever played, because that game had so much content. It has so many G-rank monsters. It has so many quests. Although the controls for a Monster Hunter in the past are flimsy, restrictive as fuck, right? So now that Monster Hunter has been updated to an unimaginable degree, to the point that it's fully 3D and loadless, free roam, open world like Monster Hunter World, then that is definitely seamless. That's the word I was getting at. Seamless gameplay like Monster Hunter World. Then it has evolved a lot from the Unite Monster Hunter, right? But still, Unite had a lot of monsters. A lot of monsters. The close competitor is Monster Hunter 4U, because now that game had a lot of monsters. But anyways, I'm not talking about Monster Hunter right now. I'm talking about my PSP days. So on high school, my last 2 years of high school, I played the series of Mega Man X from 1 to 6 a lot, and I mean a lot. I replayed it, and I replayed it again, and I replayed it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and I never got tired of it. So what I'm saying is, I'm an expert at this series, but I might miss some things that I do not remember about it, like armor parts, or heart upgrades, or energy tank upgrades somewhere, or some secrets that I don't know about, or I don't remember. Because I've done every single secret on this series. So I have done everything, but will I remember it when I play it right now? I don't think so. I'm gonna miss a couple of things. Anyways, yeah, that is my rambling about my PSP days. So, but you know, after the breakup with my girlfriend in high school, then I sometimes put my PSP down to talk to my other crushes, if that makes sense. But the point of the matter is that I've played this series a lot. And I mean a lot. So I'm very happy that I'm playing it for you and entertain you. Of course, this is the first episode. I've been rambling and rambling and talking and talking and talking and talking more that I have played, but I have a plan for that. So on the next episode, I'll do 2 bosses, and then on the other episode, I'll do 2 bosses, and then 2 bosses, and then 2 bosses until I get to the final stages, and then I'll be right to Mega Man X2 if I'm fast enough, okay? So, this has been fun. It's very nostalgic. I freaking love this game to death, this franchise. And I hope oh, the childhood memories. I will cry at some point internally, but not now. Not in front of you. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next one.